We're going on an adventure.
These two have been giggling ever since we've gotten over here to this side. They've just been giggling and giggling. Well, we finally arrived in Cappadocia. We're in this super cool, cute cave room in the Natural Park Cave Hotels, I believe is what this is named.
That's what it's called.
It's got a beautiful terrace. We're downstairs in a cave. We had to come down into this place.
And while we are going to show you a little fancier hotel later in the week, this one is in Glorim, and it's actually a really good price. For 3 people, for 3 days, it cost us $100, so not too bad.
Good morning, guys.
It's really early.
It's like 5 or almost 5 o'clock in the morning.
I woke up at like 3:45 because I'm so excited.
I know, this is kind of like almost like a bucket list type thing. This is going to be
There's
a
like
fun morning.
maybe a handful of things that get me out of bed this early.
Yeah.
So we're excited. Coffee.
Yeah, hopefully they have coffee.
Alright, you guys, so we have finally made it this morning. We are going on a hot air balloon ride over the magical fairy chimneys of Cappadocia, and I'm so super excited. So the sun has just come up after a pretty long and cold pickup process. We are finally here, and I don't know how many videos of these hot air balloon rides I have seen, but I never realized how big they are. They look like big billowy mountains laying half blown up on the ground. Like, it's insane. So there, I think, are going to be about 20 or 25 of us in the basket, and we should be taking off any minute. So we booked our tour through Hot Air Balloons Cappadocia, which I'm not sure is an actual tour company or just like a booking site that uses a bunch of them. But so it was about $68 US per person, which gets us a small breakfast and then also a certificate and champagne celebration afterwards. So I know you guys cannot see how big this is, but I really wish you could appreciate how big this thing is. We're going on an adventure in that big thing. If we ever get it blown up. Yeah. Okay, so at first I was a little bit bummed that we didn't get the sunrise, but I have to say, we got maybe better because we got to see all the other balloons take off over this gorge, and like, they're just so pretty. We're loaded up. About to go. I may have hurried to get in the balloon first so I could stand next to the fire. Oh, is that Chris? And I went right here so I could be as far away from the edge as possible. I can see over everybody anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Chris, extra barrier protection. Chrissy might have a little fear of heights.
Maybe a little.
Yeah, I wimped out on the paragliding, so. We are getting very friendly.
So our guide just told us when the two balloons touch, it means it's a good morning kiss.
Apparently, we really like to make out in the morning. Our pilot has decided to play Smoke on the Water with the flame sound.
It was pretty good. Oh, you gonna touch the tree? Oh, yeah. Touch it. I'm amazed on how well they can control these things and how close we get to the ground and how close we got to the other balloon.
Maybe say that after we land. So we ran out of wind. Our poor ground crew is having to like drag us over to the trailer. Yeah. Poor guys, to drag all our big butts.
Drag and push.
Feels like being back in kindergarten, you know, like under the parachute. Everybody under!
Dur çıkıyor.
You're alive. You made it.
I did that like a champ.
Yeah, you did.
And by like a champ, she means she completed an entire article while we were on the ride because she couldn't bear to look down, so she wrote an article instead.
Well, at least I was professional with my time.
She was.
This is quite the process. Like, get all the air out, and then you have to fold it up and then roll it up, and then these guys are like all laying on it to squish out all the air and get it back in its case. Like, it's pretty impressive.
1,000 meter fly on the Rose Valley, Red Valley, Love Valley, and to do best landing. Yeah. Thank you for choosing our company. And ready? Be careful, a little bit shower. I'm scared. I'm not fly scared, just scared. 1, 2, 3.
Crazy.
Ryan, David,
Girl, I'm so proud of you.
Abby, Christine.
So I accidentally did the Google fill this when I was filled out our forms, which put my middle initial in. So it looks real official with Ryan S. Davis on this. So like,
You're official.
I'm official.
That was amazing.
It was.
What did they say we got to, like 1,000 meters?
I think what he was saying. He was counting and he was bringing us up, and I think, like I said, this is as far as we're going. I'm pretty sure
He said 900 and is as far as we go, but then when we landed on the ground, he said you made it to 1,000 meters. So we must have floated a little
higher
above.
Yeah.
So a few corrections. We did not get breakfast this
Nope.
morning, which stinks. We actually traveled with Universal air balloon.
Yeah.
So the hot air balloon Cappadocia thing that we booked through was just like a umbrella booking site thing.
Yeah, I think so.
And they said we had breakfast. We did not.
No.
So
Yeah, we were supposed to
But
get that
anyway.
light, but it's again.
anyway,
It was-
not the point. Just
Nope.
wanted you to know with the price. It is about 60 euros or 59 euros, I think.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
$68 for an hour-long flight plus the landing. They'll pick you up at your hotel, and yeah, it was great.
Oh yeah, and the scenery. I mean, again, our pilot was awesome. We were getting really
he was
close
cool.
to things, and we kept on bumping other balloons. He's like, "It's called a kiss."
Morning kisses.
Morning kisses is what he was calling it.
Our girl's flirty.
Yeah.
We're kissing a lot of people.
But no, he was really cool, and he gave me information about where we're at, the valleys that we were seeing, and yeah.
Yeah, worth the money.
Absolutely.
For sure. So if you're coming to Cappadocia and you're wondering, you're like, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Yes.
Yes.
It's worth
Absolutely.
it. From two budget travelers who don't like to splurge on big things. Yes.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
Worth it. Add it to the bucket list, people.
Yes.
All right, we're going to get breakfast now because we hungry.
Yes, we are.
Because we get up at 3:45 and it's like now 9 something and we hungry. All right, guys, so we are here at the Gorim Open Air Museum, which became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1984. The best year, by the way. A lot of wonderful things graced this Earth's presence in 1984. Anyway, it's a whole bunch of like monasteries built into the cave side rocks, and there's a bunch of cave paintings and like etchings and some really cool, amazing historical stuff. And it's kind of like the must-see thing when you're in Cappadocia, aside from riding a hot air balloon. So let's go check it out. It's a little tiny hole. Oh my goodness, this one gets shorter as you go. I don't know. There's been a few of these that have this like big thing down the middle. Not really sure what they are. So how many people are here, guys?
Everybody, all the people, all the people.
Little weirdo. So we all must admit we're feeling a bit jaded today. After being in like these beautiful small towns where there's no people and we got to see all the cave art and like climb and do our own thing and take photos and videos and be alone and be in nature. just makes this like a little bit less special. It's awesome.
It's still amazing.
It's a UNESCO site.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It's awesome. But man, you just kind of can't beat like being alone with the same kind of stuff. Now, I will admit, even though we can't shoot them for you because there's strictly no photography,
Yes.
these cave paintings are really, really something. They're very well preserved and they're really, really beautiful. And because it was a monastic site, there's so many of them. So it's like each monk or each little cave like had their own decorations and their own. So they're pretty spectacular, but we're feeling a little jaded today. We got electricity and water, right?
Special elevator. Underground.
Underground? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, secret way. Perfect. He's gonna sell us the 5th floor. All right, guys, well, that's about it. I would say you could spend a little more time here, but you can definitely see it all in like less than 30 minutes.
Is it worth the 100 lira cost?
Is it worth the 100 lira cost? I would say if you have never been to another place that has cave paintings or cave houses, then yes, you should pay it. It is on your museum pass, so if you've already got your museum pass, scan and go, including the extra churches that cost an extra 30 lira, which there are a couple within the place. If you don't like a lot of people, you might want to get here at opening hours before the tour buses get here, or at the very end of the day. We're now at the very end of the day. Last admission is at 4:15, so if you were to come somewhere around 4 o'clock, you can stay after that. You just can't get in after that. So all the tour buses have cleared out now. What time is it, y'all? It is 4:45, so we came in right about time, and they're all clearing out now. That's all I got for you. Let's go to Love Valley. All right, so we are heading on a hike that's a pretty famous hike here in Cappadocia through what is called the Love Valley. And without too many details, I'll just let you figure out why it's called that here in a minute. Going in the cave.
Going spelunking.
Danger. What it says, danger.
Danger.
It's my middle name. Danger.
Watch out for the poop.
When you're a kilometer up in the sky, attached to a balloon. Danger.
It was fun. I was looking down. I was looking down, going, "Wow."
I was looking down at the too, going. Oops, we were in someone's yard.
What map?
Such a weird and wonderful landscape. Except when people throw trash on it.
Boo. Come on, people, do better.
I'm having issues with my britches. And put water
I have a special group that's with me today. This part of our hike, we've gone into Monty Python quotes. I don't know if it's the heat getting to us.
Not even hot.
It's not even hot. The sun getting.
Yourself, this Ohioan's getting hot.
The northerners, it's like, this is hot.
Now, I do. I'm in
I
a
do
car.
have sweaty armpits, but that's because I ran out of deodorant today.
And
And-
I'm in a tank top and Abby's in a long sleeve shirt. This is the difference between the north and the south.
And the reason Abby's way up there because she's not wearing deodorant, she's smelly.
Having a little debate about what is the trail and what is not the trail. So I've decided just to hang back and let him hash it out.
We think we found it. We think we found it. This looks more like a well-traveled path.
All right,
Now, when we go about 5 feet, we may go, what are we on?
onwards and upwards, people. Once again, thank you, random person who made a homemade sign.
That's right.
Probably tired of people going down his driveway.
Truth.
If you don't know what I'm referencing, if you'll remember in Olympic National Park when we were hiking the Klahani Trail, if you haven't seen that video, we'll link it up here for you. But there were literally no signs, none. And some very lovely hiker had made a handmade one that pointed the right way, and I was really glad for it. As I'm really glad for this one, because we probably would have gone the wrong way. This really does look like a fairy tale, like mushroom world. Like the Smurfs are gonna come out, or those little cute dancing trolls.
The dancing ones.
Yeah. Not the mean trolls.
Not the mean ones.
But you know, you like dance, those trolls. These two have been traveling together too long. I'm just bebopping down the trail, and all I can hear is, well, if you would buy new shoes. I tried to get you to try on shoes, and then I hear Chrissy going, shut up. And he's like, don't tell me to shut up. I told you to buy new shoes. She said, shut up. Like, oh my gosh. They're like brother and sister at this point back there, griping at each other about who should and shouldn't buy new shoes.
Bought new shoes. That was just not the time for reminding me.
Crazy loons. We are now entering the Love Valley. Warning guys, if your children are watching, now's a good time to cover their eyes, because the rest of this hike is rated R. Davis, you're not allowed to choose hikes anymore.
What? For some reason, you two kept on saying we have to go to Love Valley, and was pretty adamant about it. Now I know why y'all wanted to come here.
I've never felt so violated by a hike before.
These two have been giggling ever since we've gotten over here to this side. They've just been giggling and giggling the whole time. And go, look at that! Look at that one! Look at that one! It's like I'm back in teaching junior high with these two.
Okay, I really can't stop giggling. Brian's not lying. Well, the road is split again, and thing one and thing two are trying to figure out which direction that we're supposed to go, having some trouble. So they're kind of walking back and forth and looking at the map. I've decided to stand right here until we know for sure which way we're going. So.
We came here to Ushar, and it's a nice little town. We've been here twice now. We've been here just a couple of minutes, and it's so much more peaceful and quiet compared to Gourmet. The views are much better. I mean, the views is amazing because you're higher up, so you get a better view of everything. And there's a lot really good hiking trails. There's like Pigeon Valley right next to us, where you can hike through there. There's plenty of places to shop and eat here. So, yeah, this is a really nice little town.
Camel having some pizza. The camel has a bracelet. Little horsies. Well, guys, our time with Kristen has ended. We just went and dropped her off near the airport, but we'll see her again in a few days in Istanbul, so no biggie. We are checking into a new hotel today, a little bit fancier one called the Elegance Cave Suites, and it looks really beautiful, but it's like, I don't know, 200 feet from our old hotel. Yeah. So, anywho, here we go.
Wow. This is nice.
New cave room.
Cave room. Whoa.
Yeah.
I feel like you had something in mind, like a nice tub when booking this place.
I don't know what you're talking about. And the best part about Cappadocia is you can have all of this for like $50-something a night. So even a splurge night is not terribly splurgy. Yes, that's a real word.
So we finally got that big tub, and there's been times when we've got this big tub and there's not hot enough water and it doesn't really work very well. This one, not only is the water hot, the jets work in it too. So yeah, she's so happy right now.
I'm so happy! This is amazing!
So when they gave us our rental car the other day, there was a piece like hanging off the back, dragging under the car. And a sweet man at the gas station like stopped us, waving frantically, like pulled us over and said, "Stop, stop, stop!" And went and like grabbed it. And it's just a piece of plastic that goes over something under the car. I don't know. And it looks like the last person who like did a checkup or tune-up on it didn't snap it back in correctly. So we've just been driving around with it in our trunk for like 2 weeks. But we have to return the car today, so now we need to put it back. Good? Yay!
Yeah, pretty stable.
Times in your life where it's good to be a small person. Graceful.
Well, yeah. I want to stay on the mat.
There's a reason mechanics use those rolly things.
Yeah, well, yeah, most definitely. Again, they had a good idea with this curve thing, though.
If you don't have a rolly thing, a curb and a yoga mat
Worked just fine.
will
Plenty
do.
of room.
Will do. All right, you guys, so we heard about this a lot before coming to Turkey, and we thought that's got to be a joke, or maybe there's like one or something, but no, this is a real thing. Instead of like real police cars on the side of the road, they have cardboard cutouts with the police officer and everything. And they're literally all over the country.
Amazing. The best thing is these lights are normally on.
Yeah.
Constantly, because they have like a solar power, so they're always going just to make sure that you see the lights, but it's always a cardboard cutout. There's hardly ever a real car there.
So funny. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly-dee. Here they are, standing in a row. 2, 3, 4, big one, small one. Hey, Chrissy, a balloon, a balloon!